cannot believe what she did with all that dirt. This whole thing I had packed with dirt. All right, that's incredible though. And they are starting to dent. Those are the good dents. Those are the I'm gonna hatch in a couple days dents. There's Pinks. Blackbeard. Go on, give him a hiss. That's what you do. All right, guys. Pretty exciting video. I just came home from Okeechobee to check on the albino female, and she laid eggs. It's quite obvious. She knocked the lid off of her lay box, and I can see the eggs exposed right there. I had it packed with dirt. She kicked all that dirt out into her enclosure. It's crazy. Like 4 gallons of dirt. So I put a rat in the corner of her enclosure over there. I need her to abandon the box and go over to that rat, and then I'll pull the lay box out. So I'm gonna back off and watch from a distance, because she was very interested in the rat when I hung it over her. I need her to go over there and abandon the lay box so I can sneak it out. Okay, I really felt like this was gonna happen because she stayed in her lay box digging all night last night. And I was supposed to stay in Okeechobee this evening, and I said, I know if I stay there that I'm gonna have eggs sitting in that box for way too long. And sure enough, she laid today. So let's see what we have. One very nice looking egg. I mean, what was she at last time? 6. There's an egg that's hard to determine what we want to be the top. Just gonna pick the... All right, now we're gonna have to... I cannot believe what she did with all that dirt. This whole thing I had packed with dirt. All right. 4. Ooh. 5. 6. I see at least one more. Oh, I see another. 7. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is incredible. What are we at? 8? 9. Holy cow. That's 9. And because I just can't believe she got rid of all that soil. I think, and you know, I almost thought about doing this yesterday. And even though it looks like I'm digging fast, I'm kind of just raking with my fingers. So if I felt an egg, I would stop digging that fast. All right, that's incredible though. That's 9 beautiful eggs from this female. Now I have to decide, am I driving all the way back to Okeechobee tonight to get this in the incubator? I almost think it's worth it. So let me get some water in the bottom of this, and I'm gonna make a quick decision. I'll be right back. So I actually think I'm not gonna race to Okeechobee. I used the heat gun, and so I put dirt back over the container instead of the water in there, and I shot the heat gun on everything, put the container back in the lay box, and it's 87 degrees. The incubator I keep at 85. So the temperature's perfect. So I'm gonna let it ride tonight and take her to the incubator tomorrow. Forrest, for the first time, yeah, he's been sleeping out on the shelf. He's a little freaked out about being moved to the other enclosure, but he did go into this hide box last night. So if I can get him to go back in there tonight, I will screw it shut. I'm gonna take him tomorrow, and I'm gonna grab a bunch of these supplies. I brought the enclosed trailer home, and we'll move a bunch to the Okeechobee property first thing tomorrow morning. So, amazing day. It really is. I am so stinking happy. Quick break to ask you to like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Now back to the video. So I wanted to add another thought or another reason for not moving them tonight. And a lot of the monitors will lay their whole clutch and then squirt out a couple eggs afterwards in their water, or her eggs are too valuable that if she lays 2 more in the corner or in her water tonight, that I can't check on her later, keep the camera on her, because I have a ring camera that's focused on her cage. So if I get another egg or 2 more eggs, I would have an opportunity to get those tonight, put them with the other eggs quick enough, and get them in the incubator tomorrow. So there's another reason for waiting. All right, it's early Monday morning. I chugged my coffee, loaded the trailer. This was empty last night. So I got all the lumber, whole mess of doors, screen, my barbecue pit so I can cook dinner over there, and I have the eggs loaded. So we're heading to Okeechobee. All right, now we're at the Okeechobee house. I'm in the kitchen where you could see the unpainted cabinets on this side. I've only filled the holes. Filled those 2 times because it's getting different handles. But I've painted all the boxes on this side, upper, lower, the boxes on the island, and the back side of the doors. I just need to do the fronts. I'll do that today, as well as the back side of all of these. The primer should be good without all the sanding, but I sanded all the surfaces. Why not do it right? To me, that's the only way to do it. Everything is scuffed. The paint's gonna hold, it's gonna last. But let's get down to what's important here. And we are gonna transfer these eggs. I already have the spring water in the incubator tray, and here we go. I'm not gonna rinse these eggs because they're clean. This is that controlled environment situation that I discussed. You know, my other ones that are laid outside with all the microorganisms and stuff in the soil, I can't trust that things aren't gonna grow just from that soil when you add water in the incubator. Whereas this is clean dirt. It's been clean dirt. It's only came from a bag as clean dirt. It's clean play sand and topsoil mixed. Doesn't have all those microorganisms and fly eggs and God knows what else. So there's no need to rinse. The eggs look perfect. So that's the difference between, like I say, like having them lay outside. There's what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for me. But all of these eggs look beautiful. Not a dent in them. Could you imagine if we hatched out 9 T-negative albino water monitors? And what's unique about my albinos is, I forget who produced them in the States first, but they're all the large variety. And mine were produced totally separate and are like, don't quote me on this, but they're like Oh, that is all 9. Now look at me looking. I was looking for 10. And yeah, she didn't lay any more in her water or her cage, and I'll still keep an eye out for that this afternoon. But there's 9 beautiful eggs that we're gonna walk down the hallway and get in the incubator. All right, we're gonna go in there in just one second, but today is July 3rd, and the date that would be 6 months for my other het black dragon eggs would be July 6th. So what I'm doing is making a mess of this because I'm filming it. Wouldn't it be nice if I wasn't? There we go. That should be good to get it started. Getting some sphagnum moss. Getting it wet. It's gonna need more than that. And getting that into the lower part of the incubator. Actually, you want about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch of water in there. Let the moss absorb it all up and get good. And what I do is, after the babies hatch out of their eggs, I transfer them over into this container in the incubator. And they'll get a good drink, and they'll get to hide in that moss because they're absorbing their yolk and they're not ready to be put into any type of enclosure yet. That moss will separate from the water. But I want this in the incubator, and I want it to be at that perfect temperature, because after they hatch, they will live in this for just about a week. So that'll give them time to absorb their yolk and then be ready to be put into an aquarium to start being enticed by crickets. And I will just put that on the bottom of the incubator. So those are the eggs, and they are starting to dent. Those are the good dents. Those are the I'm gonna hatch in a couple days dents. These are bad dents. That's Pinky's last egg, and these are the last of another clutch of het black dragon eggs. This one is starting to get a little mold on it. It's going bad. Those are probably already bad, and those are our perfect albino eggs. I need to hurry up and get this in and close the incubator. So, all in all, today's an amazing day for me. Uh-oh, someone's missing their child. And let's walk outside and let's take a look at what the monitors are doing. Let's see how they're settling in. We'll end the video on that. I see Pinky. She's already climbing on the screen. She seems to be loving it over here. She likes being up front where she sees me more. I don't think she liked being in the back of the row. She definitely likes more interaction. So I hear Lily. Oh, there she is. Lily! I have locks on the cages, so I can't open it up. There's Pinks. She probably just finished sunning herself. Oh, and I see the seed is starting to sprout. So we sprinkled grass seed all over the enclosures, and there is grass growing everywhere. This is awesome. So pretty soon, all right, and Joanne is enjoying the morning sun. Not to be confused with Jane, who whipped the crap out of me the other day. And Blackbeard, go on, give him a hiss. That's what you do. he is with Jane, and they have been mating. So where is she at? She may be hiding from him. Normally she would be out in the sun, but there's a strong possibility she's hiding from. I'd avoid that in the morning too. But everyone's doing good over here, and the next enclosures to be done. I mean, we still need to move Forrest over here. He went into his hide box the night before last, and this morning he was already swimming when I woke up, so I wasn't able to move him. But his enclosure's ready for him. Just need to put water in there, and we are almost ready, minus a door, for the Guru Sulfur male. Door, shelf, and a ramp. I poured both of these floors. This will be for a black dragon female that I don't currently own or isn't old enough yet, because one of the holdbacks could go into this cage later. And so I will probably do the slab, not the lay box, the door, screen it, and just keep pushing past that cage. And this will be the Guru female. So I need to finish this enclosure relatively soon and keep pushing forward. I think this is, I don't know. We're gonna get this row finished, and I already can't stand filling these waters with a hose, because I have to sit here with the stinking hose to fill this water. And it takes, with the 5 animals that I have here right now, it takes way too long. So we're going to level out this hallway. It's going to be one of the next 2 or 3 videos. Level out this hallway and run plumbing so I can turn a valve and fill. And I'm going to plumb it in such a way that it works with this temporary water tub and with whatever permanent solution. Like, I want to do a little slab with a concrete with an epoxy coating tub here that holds a good volume of water, and whether it drains into the hallway and out the back or it drains in the enclosure, that's not something I have to decide yet. But I do need to get that plumbing. That way I can turn multiple valves on and get waters filling up, and it's going to be a lot faster. But I think that's it for today. I mean, it's not it for me. I'm going to pour those other, I'm going to get this floor ready to pour, this floor ready to pour. So I'm going to pour 2 floors of concrete and do some wood and screen work. And then I'm going to go inside and paint some cabinetry this afternoon. Tomorrow, I think I'm going fishing offshore with my buddy Johnny. And then a 4th of July celebration at his house afterwards. So lots of work. Everyone, I hope you have had a safe and happy 4th, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. See you soon.